Okay, so now we have highlighted our story frame and we're ready to do our final draft on this paper right here. So one side has a picture of Thor and Wonder Woman on it and some lines, and the other side has some lines and a big X on it. So when we put this together, we're going to put it together in a way that we can display it with our picture. And I'll show you kind of, if I can kind of squish it in here. This is kind of what your picture will look like when, I mean, obviously it'll be your character. This is what I did before, so it's slightly different than the one I was doing with you. But here is my story. So my picture will go above my story, and my story is written on here, and then it continues over to here. And if you look, there's that Wonder Woman and Thor. And the X part is actually the part that's been glued down, and you can't see it. Okay, so you're going to take your piece and we're going to fold it in half. So it makes this long, skinny strip, right? Like that. So when it's glued down, so the X part will be glued down, and then it can be opened up like that. Okay? So that's how that works. Now, right here, it says artist. You are the artist. So write your name there. I'm writing Mrs. Feek because I am Mrs. Feek. Okay. Then it says title. And for that part, you're going to put the name of your superhero. And we're using our very best handwriting. These are going to be displayed for everyone to see. Okay? Then you're going to write where it says class, you're going to write your teacher's name. So, Mrs. And I don't know who your teacher is because I'm just doing this for everyone. But you'll write your teacher's name. So, Mrs. Smith. We don't actually have a Mrs. Smith in our district, but if we did, I would write her name there. Then I've already filled in the size because your picture is going to be 9 inches by 12 inches. And the medium or the materials that you are using are watercolor. And that's already filled in as well. Okay? So that's how you fill that in. Now, the next thing you do is you take your story frame and the parts that are highlighted, you will copy onto this page. And you'll use your very best handwriting when you write it. So I'm writing just the highlighted parts. On Mars, Mrs. Feek became a superhero. And I do it in pencil because I always need to fix things. Okay, so you'll write that in your very best handwriting, and when you run out of room, it says continue, you will open it up and you'll start writing on these lines. Okay? When you're finished with that, you're going to put both of these together so that we can tell whose is what. And you're going to turn that into your teacher, and she'll give it to me, and then I will glue it down to a backing, this black backing, like that, so that we can display them all together for the art show that will hopefully take place here very soon. We may do a virtual one. We may do an in-person one. I haven't figured that out yet, but we want them to look very nice so that people can read our stories and see our picture of our characters. So let me know if you have any questions. Thank you very much.